This is Koh Lanta. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England and I am currently on a backpacking adventure around Southeast Asia. I'm on the island of Koh Lanta at the moment and I've been here for a couple of days. I currently have a scooter on hire for the day and I'm going to go around the island exploring as much as I can. However, when you look online and see what is there to do in Koh Lanta, all you have is beaches, 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 because this place is a laid back place. But I'm going to try and find other things to do other than beaches, beaches, beaches. So let's go. Koh Lanta itself is about 27 kilometers from left to right. So if you're going to get anywhere, you need to take transport. Now you could use the local taxis, the tuk-tuk services, and if you use them often enough during the day, it's going to start bringing your expenses down. So the best bet is to hire a bike. You should pay no more than 200 baht. If you're going to hire them for longer than a day, haggle. Try and bring that price down per day for the whole time you're going to use the bike for. I've known a guy talking to this morning who had hired a bike for 7 days and it worked out he got it for 250 baht each day, ripped off. Now the roads around here are not the best, so there's plenty of potholes, plenty of dodginess, but if you drive slowly, and these scooters are so easy to ride, you're going to have no problems at all. The first place I've turned up for the epic tour of Koh Lanta is this place here. It's the Animal Welfare Centre. Been here only once before, 10 years ago, and I've been told it's so much better than what it was, and you can go out and walk dogs. Now I'm not too sure if it's open right now, but it's just up here. We can have a look. And we're here and found all the bikes that are here. I guess there's a few people in there. Now this place was set up a few years back, and Koh Lanta had massive problems with stray dogs all over the place. So a kind person came over to Koh Lanta, set up this place and started looking after all the dogs and the stray cats, and they've sorted out the problems of stray dogs. There's hardly any that I've seen since I've been over here, so it's worked. But now we're walking now. I've just been speaking to one of the volunteers who works here, who, funny enough, an Australian, but was born about 10 miles away from where I'm from in England, which is so spooky. But you can see behind me there's a tour going on. There's 2 tours a day here, and unfortunately it's full. It's been full for the last, I think they said about the last 2 or 3 weeks, with some days they're putting on 3 or 4 tours. So it's just been really, really hard to get in. So basically what you do is get a tour of the welfare centre, and then you are able to take the dogs for a walk along this path into the forest. And you get a dog each for each couple, each individual. And there's also a chance that if you wanted to adopt a dog and take it home with you, which would be a nice little holiday present to take home.
I would do the same requirement. Yeah.
Have the dogs enjoyed it?
Yeah, I think so. Just a bit hot.
It is, especially with his coat. If you are coming across over to Koh Lanta and you want to take a dog for a walk, if you want to come down here, the best thing you can do is actually get online. And here is all the information that you can get, and you can book a tour instead of just turning up and finding out that everything's full, like what I have. But it's time to get back on the bike and see what else is out there. The very first time I came to Koh Lanta, I met a guy called Dave, who was living the dream of coming from UK to weather like this. And after a couple of years, he decided to start his own hotel business. He's got a couple of chalets, and every time I come back to Koh Lanta, and it's every couple of years, because I love this place, I always pop in and see him. So I just thought I'd actually come in, say hello to him, see if he still recognises me. And this is his place now. Thai Smile. Let's go. So this is the place here. Really, really nice. See if he's around. Is Dave around?
Dave not here.
Dave not here?
Dave go out to...
Well, he's not here, so it means I'm going to have to go somewhere else and come back later. So, back on the bike. I'm now on the south side of the island, and as you can see on the map, that's where I am. And to get here, I've just ridden through the villages, along the roads by the sea. It's been amazing. And along the way I did see some monkeys, and I didn't get a chance to take my camera out because I was just going, monkeys. But I'm going to try and get some on the way back if I can, if they're still there. But this place is the start of the national park. I haven't got the footwear to go into the national park because there's a lot of hiking to go into, plenty of waterfalls. But you've got the sign just behind me, which I'll show you, which is the ethical elephant experience. Now, a few years back, you could ride elephants around this area. Not anymore. They realised it was too cruel. So now you can book an experience with the elephants to take them for walks, feed them, and they all looked after properly. You've got another sign just there that says, welcome Elephant Bath. So I know you've got to pay for these things, and I'm on a budget. I've just paid for my bus leaving tomorrow. That's going to cost me. So I want to try and have a ride around, see if I can see any elephants in this area. Elephants. Damn. Oh well. So this is the national park area. The toll booth is further on down that way. I think it's about 200 baht to get in, and you can get in with your hiking boots. You can go hiking up to the waterfalls, etc. Like I said, I've got flip-flops on. I'm not going to take a chance. I have done it before. It is well worth it. The caves is worth going to. So yeah, apart from the beaches, there are other stuff to do in Koh Lanta. So you're feeding the monkeys? Alright. Is there a lot of monkeys? Oh. Hello. Oh. They like bananas. So the couple who was feeding the monkeys the bananas have just left, and they've just dumped load of bananas just down there. And all the way around you can see monkey heads just popping up, just staring at me, knowing the bananas are there. And I'm just tempted just to go, just so they can have their little feeding frenzy, because they're wild and I don't think they are used to humans. The monkeys that you did see before that was doing eating the bananas have all sort of left and gone across the road to their main habitat, I guess, over there, which is the main jungle. Fascinating. But it is time to get back on the bike and head that way. I've now decided to have a little stop. This is where I am on the map right now. And it's the Viewpoint restaurant, so I thought I'd have a quick coffee, see if there's any snacks, and see what the view's like from this place. So there, you got a menu? Menu, cheers. Oh my God, look at that. Beautiful. I'm not too sure if this is the highest cafe on the island, but it's definitely got one of the better views. And with the monkeys in the background fighting, what more do you want? So I've ordered myself a hot cappuccino, even though it's hot, and tuna baguette. That's going to be something else until later on. But I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this view. That was actually quite nice, and the view was awesome. And I kept thinking, like, when this place closes on a night time, do the monkeys come down and pretend to be human and set the seats? Nah. But we're gonna head off down to that road. I'm now on the east side of the island, and I'm just about to head into Koh Lanta Old Town. And this is where I am on the map right now. And this is the entrance to the old town. So I have a drive through. The sun is so hot, so it's nice to keep moving and keep cool with that gentle breeze. We're here. You can see that we're at the old town because it says so behind me. I'm gonna have a walk down this street. This is part of the old town of Lanta, and it is a big touristy area. But I don't think they have many places to stay here. It is built for tourists. You can always see the touristy rubbish that they want to sell. And this Saturday is going to be Chinese New Year, so you can see them putting all the lanterns, Chinese lanterns up. Can we walk down here? No, I think that's someone's house. So this leads towards the sea, I'm guessing. It's quite nice around here. So that's the view I saw earlier on at the cafe. But there's a pier that goes all the way down. Look at that. Right, back to the main street. Is that a Chinese temple? Scary dragons. We're coming to the end of the main street, and then you've got, oh, look at that. Get closer. No idea what it is. I'm not too sure if you get close. There's a sign saying please take off your shoes, so you must be able to walk in it. There's some literature. Let's hope it tells us all about Old Town. There's that pier. It does tell you all about Old Town, but not in English. Let's try the other side. Oh well. Yeah, looking around, there didn't seem to be any hotels, hostels. So I think everybody that comes here is all on bikes or part of a tour. Is that a lobster? A blue lobster. So we've got the pier down here. Takes you to the very end. There's no cafes or anything at the end. It's just seeing the view. I know the view is amazing. Oh, there's a wreck. Wow. It doesn't look too destroyed, so I'm wondering if that's just been put there as a tourist thing. Oh, vehicle behind us. So I'm going to try and... Not try. I'm going to walk along the end of this pier just to see I've done it. Let this car get past. Didn't even wave. And let's see what the view's like down there. I've come right to the end, and from the looks of it, hey, you've got the tourist boats that come drop people off. There's another one there. So I've no idea where these people come from, but they'll come here, get dropped off the pier, walk up into the old town, come back to the boat, go back to where they were. So much better getting a scooter. Oh, shade. Shade. So from here, there is the old town over there, and then you can see it go all the way around. So it's not that big. And you got various small islands going around. That one over there's got a beach and a cafe. No idea what it's called. But I'm just gonna have a little sit down in the shade, cool off, rest, and then walk back up there. Good? No. No feet. Wow. Right now I'm gonna head back to the bike. Old Town has been good. I've enjoyed it. In fact, what I might do is just have a walk over to that wreck over there just to see what it's like, because there's a grass park that you can go on to. Why not? And here it is. It's the Shipwreck, and looking at it, yeah, you can definitely see it's been there for a while. If you look just down there, you can see a towel hanging out the window. That's definitely seen better days. And in this area itself, you've got a play park just over there. There's the pier, and there is a lighthouse of some sort. Now that looks like it has seen better days. Does there seem to be anything at the top? Right, I am going to go back to the bike. I am going to go via a cafe and get a takeout shake just to cool me down. Oh, banana. And this is a banana smoothie with a little handle and Old Town little label. Too scared to drink it now. Hi. Don't know if she was singing or just still talking to me. Right, bike is just up here, and I might just hang this on the handlebar and drink it along the way. I'm back at Thai Smile to see if my friend Dave is around. Let's hope he's back this time. Is Dave around?
Yeah.
Dave?
Give us the love, fella.
And that was Dave, and that was a good little catch up. I'll probably be back later on tonight for a small beer. But it's time to go back to the hostel. I'm back to the hostel, and it's been a full packed fun day. And that's just to prove that Koh Lanta is not just about beaches. As long as you've got a scooter, get one, get out, see the island. There is plenty to do. Tomorrow, I'm off. I'm off back to Bangkok. Chinese New Year coming up, and I'm very excited about that. So, if you've enjoyed this video, you've got to press that like button. If you want to see what's going to be happening in Chinese New Year, press that subscribe button. But until next time, bye bye for now.